So this is an unboxing of the Apple Watch 6. This is the Nike edition. And why did I pick this one? They were actually having a sale on it. So the Series 6 is $359. It's normally $429 right now, so I was able to get it for $359. And that is the same price that they were charging for the Series 5. And on top of that, they were trading in watches. So I had a Series 3 and I traded that in, so I got like $80 for my Series 3, and then this was $70 off, so it was a good deal. So I said, okay, let's do it. So now let's unbox it. So this is actually the first time I'm really unboxing and I got a new Apple Watch. This one I bought used. It got wet and shorted out, so it doesn't work. It stopped working, and then I bought the other one used, and it was still working. I said, you know, let me just buy a new one. This one and the other one was a 42. This is the 44. Now, size-wise, it's still the same size, so I can use my old wristbands with it. So this is a silver aluminum case, pure platinum black Nike sport band, 44 millimeters. So what will we get in the box? Includes Apple Watch, band, charging cable, power adapter sold separately. So you get the cable, but not the thing to plug into the wall. Requires iPhone 6s or later, iOS 14. Let's open the box. It's kind of a nice little presentation. It's actually raised, so it's got the Nike symbol right there and it's raised. So let's set that back there. And this is the band right here. Special Nike band. It was actually the same price as the other one. All the other ones are the same. The actual product red, they do donations to AIDS research and stuff like that. And then they show you some of the other bands that are available here. They have this new Loop one that's available and different things. So I like the minimalist case. So let's open up the actual watch here. All right, so there's no tape or anything. There we go. This is very nice and sturdy box. Okay, so let's start here. Designed for athletes by Apple and Nike, or Nike. It's actually a story about Nike and Adidas. And there's your pamphlets, your paperwork and everything. All right, how to insert it, the instructions. Put that over there. Here's a charge cable with the watch rests right on there. They haven't really changed the design of these. And here is the watch. This is a nice cover. So let's slide it out here. Go. Hey. Ooh. That's what it looks like right there. That's nice. All right, and here is the 3, which is a 42, right next to it. See the size difference. And the screen. watch band. This little green tab right here. Pull out. Let's take a look at the bands. The band has the instructions on it, what to do and what not to do. Here is the band right here. It's kind of like a gray off-white and the black like that. Kind of cool if you can reverse it. Now, oh, you get two of these here. So this, you get a small medium, and then you got a medium large band. So that's how that works with that. And this is the same, but small medium and medium large, and it actually says it inside there. And these are really easy to hook up, so you can just slide and you'll hear it click, and when it's in there, it's in there. And to release it, there's a button on the other side. You press that button and then it slides right off. So I actually have a couple of different ones. Oops. I have a couple of different ones here. So here's one of the other ones that I have. This one is also, yeah, this one's also a Nike. So I've got that one. And then I've got this kind of magnetic one. So when I'm wearing the Apple Watch, this is more for when I'm going out, different events, I'll put that on. My everyday driver is still the Wise Watch. But when I'm going out and shooting and different things, I will grab the Apple Watch. All right, so right out of the box, it says to continue, I gotta connect it to the charger. So as soon as it comes out of the box, it needs the charger. So that's the unboxing of it. I'm going to charge it, get it all, and then do a video of setting it up. Setting up with your phone is really quite easy, but I will show you. Then that way you don't have to worry about it. So charge it, and then I'll record the setup. All right. So as you can see, it automatically sees that there's a watch near it. I'm going to hit the continue. Gives me the option, set up for myself or set up for a family member. I'm going to set up for myself. So now it has this kind of like strange reader. So you aim that at the watch. I can either restore from backup or set up as a new watch. I'm going to set it up as a new watch just so you see what the process is like for a new watch. If I were doing backup, I just hit restore and it sits and it downloads everything, and it's just like the last watch. So set up as new. Which wrist do you wear Apple Watch? I wear mine on the right. Okay. I'm gonna do the bottom. Now these settings you can always change later. That's the conditions. I hit agree. So it's now signing in. Share settings. Hit OK. You can change the size of the writing. You can make it bold. And see how to adjust the screen. So let's do that. Continue. I'm not gonna add a passcode right now. Suggested you add a passcode. I'm just not gonna go through it. Okay, so here's one of the additions to the Series 6. Blood oxygen. Now, my Wise Watch does have blood oxygen also. So it's going to be interesting to see the comparison of the readings. You can use the blood oxygen app to check your blood oxygen levels. It can also measure levels throughout the day. Gonna set it up later. Keep your Apple Watch up to date. Continue. Like Run Club, download later. I am not a runner. This is emergency SOS. Get a clock face. I'm gonna choose the apps later. I like to control which apps go into the watch, so I'm gonna choose those later. It just makes it easier here. Let me adjust this light. There you go. All right. The watch is syncing now. And you can tell syncing, it's got that little over the corner there. So I'm gonna put on my whole hand. Slides in, click. There we go. Same band I was wearing on the old watch that I traded in. And now I have another band that I can use. I want to change it up a little bit. Okay. I was just saying that my Apple ID is now being used for messaging. And it's still syncing here. All right, so it's syncing. Be back at it. So we are now, says your watch is ready. Press the digital crown to start. And over here we've got My Watch, Face Gallery, Apple Watch apps. So I can hit OK. And this is the main screen. So let's start with the phone screen. On the phone screen, you'll get your faces at the top. This is a branded Nike one. You hit the edit button, and that's where different watch faces would show up. Set up your notifications, the app view. There's a grid, and then there's a by list. There's your general settings, software updates, automatic app install. Automatic app install, basically, if you download a new app to your phone, if there is a companion app that goes on the watch, it automatically puts it on your watch, so you don't have to do a separate download. Background app refresh allows it to refresh in the background, and then enable handoff, so you can start, let's say, a website on one device, transfer it to your watch, and so forth and so on. Then nightstand mode shows the clock. There's your other different settings, your passcodes. Here are the apps. So new for this one is the blood oxygen that has been updated. So you can actually track your blood oxygen on this watch now. It's got a noise alert. There's the Nike Run Club that's branded to just this watch. I didn't get this watch because of it, but this was the one they had available, so I get it with it, and it was the same price. So then at the bottom, you can click on Face Gallery, and these are all the different watch faces now. So the 6 now has an always on display. So if you notice on this watch, when I twist my wrist that turns on, the 6 will actually stay on and display, and it's got a couple other watch faces that are available that show different things. So as you can see, you've got different customizations. Complications are different pieces of information, so you can change your complications. So top left, if I don't want UV, I can change that to any of these other ones. You can even select podcasts, sound levels, maps. So now I have maps at the top left corner, and you can customize it like that. And then I can even change the color. So purple. So those are the complications. And now you can share your watch faces with your complications. And these are all the different ones that you have there. So you get a lot of those, and there's a couple other apps. Discovery takes you through the basics of the watch. Tutorials, and then you can explore watch apps in the App Store. There's free apps, there's paid apps, there's subscription apps. So there's all kinds of ones, and some apps have companion apps that go on the watch. So you got all that. So now let's go over to the watch. So on the watch, you've got 2 buttons. You've got, this is the crown, kind of like a scrolly wheel, and then above that you have the push button. It's right there. And that's the side button. And what this is. This is a little tutorial, so I can press the side button. Scroll wheel pulls up applications. There we go. telling me what's new. I've got a cardio fitness levels, Apple Fitness, Braille keyboard. And the thing about when you scroll this crown, there's actually like a clicking. It's a haptic feedback. So that's the watch face that I have on here right now. If you want to change the watch face, you just press and hold, and that will let you get access to the other ones. You can also set them up on the phone and transfer them to the watch. So So that's what it does when it has the always on display. It's actually moving. Like a little screen right there. So you press the crown in, and that's how you get to your different apps. Press the side button, and that allows you to scroll. Go back to all apps. There's the heart rate. And I can go to settings. There's the different settings. And there's actually like a click for when you go to different settings with that haptic feedback. And so app view. I go to app view. I like seeing it as a list. So now I can hit that. So instead of seeing that honeycomb, now I can scroll through them. The watch actually has a microphone on it. One of the things I like is having the remote for the camera. So that's another thing that's good. So instead of using the forward-facing camera, I can actually use the back camera, which is the better camera. And then I can look at the picture. So that makes it good right there. There's your settings for the camera. It's got an ECG. Seriously doubt I'll use that, but who knows? We got a selection of the emojis. There's my guy right there. No idea what I can do. Like, what is the point? Does he say anything? So the one thing I do notice about this, it's a lot snappier as far as the interface. That was the one thing that was getting to me on the 3, is it was slower. So this is definitely a lot better response. The response is way better. To be expected, but still. those are the basic apps. So it's real easy to set up, syncs with the phone. Very intuitive design. And that was from Out of the Box to my wrist. So, do you have an Apple Watch? Have you had one? Are you thinking about it? You got any tips or tricks? Any questions? Leave them down in the comments. Really do appreciate if you would hit the like and share this out and subscribe if you found value in this. And remember, take care of each other. Peace out, and I'll see you all soon.